All right, here we go. The Disney Plus's Marvel's Werewolf uh, by Night. All right, here we go.
This Halloween, you can't escape the shock, the terror of Werewolf by Night.
Tonight,
like how shot
it
black
is
and white
every
looks good.
hunter for themselves.
Good luck. I'll be rotting for you.
But one of you is a monster, masquerading as one of our own. I can't wait to find out what breed of evil you are.
Okay.
You wanna see this, darling?
Please don't do this. Death is coming for you!
Oh.
Werewolf by Night.
Wait. Wait. Go
Werewolf by Night.
Oh.
Death is coming for you!
Oh, you see it?
Yes, darling.
Please don't do this. Death is coming for you!
Right there. Oh. Did I get it? No. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. Where are they at? Are they in Florida? Is this taking place in Florida? Rose at the perfect time. You guys. Anybody seeing me right now? That right there, that thing you see above me. That is it is my favorite Marvel character, hands down. This is my favorite Marvel character. Period. This is Theodore Salas. This is Ted Salas. Ted Salas was a scientist that was supposed to be making a serum to copy the super soldier serum. To him forcefully when his wife turned on him and sold the information out. He ran with it, having the only dosage. Didn't want them to get their hands on it. He injected it into himself and crashed into the in Citrusville, Florida, and the magicness and area of the swamp mixing with the serum that he had in his body transformed. He became the swamp. Came thing here burns at the man thing's touch. This is amazing. This is why I'm happy right now. I'm happy that Marvel is in charge, that Disney has bought Marvel in charge. They have been doing a very good job with a lot of Marvel characters. If anybody remembers back in 2005, the Lionsgate Sci-Fi Channel did Man Thing. They did a Man Thing movie, and I was so excited. But then I saw what Man Thing looked like, and I wanted to vomit. because they made him more of like a Cthulhu looking character. He was murdering people with tentacles. He looked nothing like Man-Thing. Had a skull. But look at this. Oh my God, look at this. How do I do this? Let me go back down. This right here is amazing. They have his tendrils on his face, just the three, the one in the middle, the two on the sides. His eyes are glowing. I know this is black and white. I don't know if the whole thing's going to be black and white, or is it going to be color? Because I mean, if they have it, I mean, and he's even got and if you see his hand right there, he's got somebody, and that's why they have the "He who knows fear burns the Man-Thing's touch." Whoever he has right now is terrified. He is burning the ever-loving smoke out of him. Man-Thing he's my favorite all time. It goes Man-Thing, Howard the Duck, Deadpool. Man-Thing's the reason why Howard the Duck is even in Marvel. But Man-Thing being who Man-Thing is, and they've actually worked on his character some more. Just recently, I think last year, they had the series of the Avengers where this lady, a part of Magic and Nature, used Man-Thing to slowly take over the Earth, burning people because people were terrified of what was going on, and seeds that they would breathe in burst their chests into flames, and then they all got to talk to Ted Salas inside the Man-Thing's mind, and found out that he had made a deal with a devil. I forget the devil's name offhand. I have to reread it. And to get the serum right. It wasn't he, but then you find out that he actually had the serum right, but the devil, this demon, this devil, took advantage of the fact of his nervousness of doing it, to where it ended with him being summoned to face Man-Thing, and they stopped it after that. I like to try to stay as up to date as possible. They even had Boy Thing, which was a piece of Man-Thing that these neo-Nazi style vampire group took him and it formed its own thing, a Boy Thing, and it was a small, and they saved Boy Thing, and Boy Thing ended up becoming a sidekick to Blade, and would help Blade by forming stakes and wooden swords at will for Blade to battle vampires and other things. Even at one time, a demonic spirit had taken over a celestial body, and Boy Thing took it down. A celestial being, the corpse of a celestial being controlled by this demonic entity, was taken down by Boy Thing, and that's just this little version of Man-Thing, and Man is just incredible. And there's been different iterations of Man-Thing going on. He's even been in Amalgam Comics as Bat Thing, where they mixed Man-Bat with Man-Thing, and I've seen they even did a She-Man Thing or something like that with one Deadpool. And just recently they did Manslaughter, and it was supposed to take place in like the Vietnam War era. So him finally getting the actual Marvel treatment and seeing this right here is amazing compared to what Sci-Fi did when they butchered him. If you get on YouTube.com/Zabadass Network, there's an episode where I talk about Thunder comic coming out, and I go on this little rant, which I'm starting to do right now, about how other people that have had minor control of Man had just slowly butchered the character and was destroying the character. R.L. Stine, I love Goosebumps, but no, you should have never been allowed to touch it. I lost all respect for him for that, and then they buy the rights to him. I mean, Man Thing was one of the few rated R Marvel films, but they did such a terrible job with the character. Basically, they just took his name and the fact that he was in a swamp. It was a green creature from a swamp, and every now and then his eyes glue red. But this is amazing. This is awesome. Just one image. The only thing that tears me up is that Disney didn't call me and ask me to portray the character, because I did a job as Man Thing. Matter of fact, I was this kind of a good-looking thing right here. I did it. I'm in a movie as Man Thing before Disney did it, and it's on Netflix. It's called The Dwarven Knot. So if you check out The Dwarven Knot, somewhere towards the end of the film, you'll actually see me and Thing. So that's pretty awesome too. So I can't talk about it enough. This is awesome. This is amazing. This has me excited. I can't wait to watch this when it comes out. He looks so good, and the fact that you're not seeing any tentacles that they did in the Lionsgate version. Fingers crossed they don't have him talk. Man Thing, at the time when Man Thing is in full control, Man Thing is mindless. Man Thing only works on empathy. That's why they say he who knows fear burns the Man Thing's touch. Man Thing acts on emotions, acts on people's feelings. And three of the things that it triggers Man Thing's body to do things. One is hate, anger, fear is the most. He will fight you if you are angry or you show hate. He does not enjoy that. But when you show fear does something. It basically gives Man Thing the most searing, scorching pain throughout his body. Is him causes his body to secrete basically chemicals that ignite, and he goes and grabs you. When it first happened, his wife, who turned on him and sold him out, she was so scared, and Man Thing couldn't control himself, grabbed her face and basically melted her face on the one side. She became horribly disfigured because the secretion from the skin just lit fire to her face. So the fact that they're still doing this, where you see, and that's the guy with the axe. So whoever has the axe is really getting handled right now. And you got to remember, Man Thing 2 is, if you see a lot of the times when you see Man Thing in the books, he's probably about 8 feet, somewhere between 8 and 9 feet tall. I don't know if they're going to keep that same height. I mean, the clip you saw earlier with the hand coming out, I'm guessing they're putting him at night, somewhere between 8 and 9 feet. And that's going to be awesome too. And it makes me wonder, is Man Thing who they're hunting? Or are they supposed to be hunting Werewolf by night? I mean, if you think about it, they almost gave a little bit more in this trailer than they did. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I really hope they give him enough time in this. I really want to see them do Man Thing well, because I've been wanting. I mean, Man Thing's been featured in some of the. I mean, Thor Ragnarok, when they go to the one battle planet, Man Thing's face is on the big tower of champions. He's one of the considered champions, which is so weird. But it makes sense though. Man Thing is also the keeper of the Nexus, and at the time, Man Thing himself became the Nexus. And if any of you guys know Marvel, the Nexus of all realities, he can jump anytime, any universe. So he could have easily jumped to that planet and had to fight people. Well, honestly, I mean, Man Thing isn't being destroyed. And that's the reason why I like Man Thing so much. He matches like the now Jason Bourne. He's an elemental, basically. He cannot die. He can slow down, but that's pretty much it. Oh, this is amazing. I can seriously talk about Man Thing for the rest of the night. It's so cool. I'm very happy. If you couldn't tell, it's awesome. Now I feel like I need more of my Man Thing stuff to show off. I have a bunch of stuff. That's one of the main things I'm doing. One of the main things I'm going to be doing is when I get this or lab craft room, if you will. When I get these together, I'm going to be putting extra shelving around, showing off some of my masks and stuff. And I have this awesome Man Thing collection. I have cards, I have figures, I have masks. It's outstanding, if you will, and I can't wait to put all this on display. My mini Vinny did a Man Thing painting for me. I have it hanging all. I have two paintings on the wall. I have the Howling Commandos poster in the back. I have the Wedding of Deadpool comic poster, and I mainly bought that because Man Thing's on that as well. Man Thing is my absolute favorite Marvel character, and I cannot wait to see this film. Oh, I might even do a reaction for it. You won't be able to see it, but if you want to join me on Disney Plus, if you have Disney Plus, I'll make an event. We're gonna watch Werewolf by Night together, and we're gonna schedule it on a night. I'll sit down. We're gonna watch Disney Plus. We're gonna watch night, and you're gonna watch me squee like a newborn baby when he first comes on the screen. And being a man of science, I don't usually say this, but I pray that they will do Man Thing justice, better justice than sci-fi, or even R.L. Stine. So there you have it. It's just that was such. I froze it when I did, and that feels so good. It's so good, so good. Oh, so good. Watch that part again. I don't care about anything else. I don't. I really don't. I hope Man Thing gets a decent part in this. Because they become the Howling Commandos, Dum Duggan's Howling Commandos. You have Man Thing, you have Werewolf by Night, there's Kiju. There's so many different, but they basically now there's the other ones, the Howling Commandos, where it's Frankenstein, Blade, Werewolf by Night, Man Thing. There's one with the Hulk, where the Hulk has to help out the Howling Commandos, and they have like a monster truck that they drive. Oh, it's so fun. Man Thing's been in the cartoon Groot and Rocket. He's been in one of the. He was in one of the Spider-Man cartoons, where Spider-Man had to help the Howling Commandos. They're like, "Oh, he likes you." They're like, "Well, how can you tell?" He goes, "Because you haven't burst into flames." So I'm very eager to watch this. I'm very happy that I got to experience this with you guys out here. And so if you want to have a good laugh, just when this is over, watch it again and see how much I freak out when it happens. This is awesome. Okay. All right. With all that